Because
Yes.
can implies that it isn't, whereas I think it just already is.
So I'm not gonna lie, completely random. I
Okay.
happened to check your Naruto topics, and
Yeah.
OMG, one of them's hilarious. The other, I am so curious what you were gonna say about one of them.
I'm assuming it's the
So
most
we
recent
can start
one.
with the first one. The first one's quick.
Okay.
I thought that was just funny. He does not say that in the anime, but in the manga, that's funny.
This Obito is preparing for.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So this is funny.
Love
So
Tsukoyomi.
I'm gonna zoom in here. So if we remember, this is like when Tobirama's talking with Naruto after Naruto does Rasengan on Jubi Obito's back. He's like, wow, I can't believe how quickly he's grasped the Rasengan in Sage Mode and etc.
Oh,
So
by the way,
anyways,
there's another point for Naruto being smart. Tobirama's calling him a genius.
well, no, he's saying that he can't believe how much he reminds him of Hashirama. But okay.
Who he considers to be
A dunce.
in battle.
No, he compares him to
But not
Hashirama
in
like that. Anyways, so we get Obito in the bottom right panel here. I ought to start preparing for the Tsukoyomi. Let's tidy up. So,
I know where this is going.
so why do you think Obito was preparing for Tsukoyomi?
What chapter was
Anyone?
this?
I don't know. Do you think
There's an answer to your question?
Yeah.
But you're so silly that I know you're going in a completely different direction than like
Oh, absolutely.
where sense would lead you.
Yeah.
So yeah, okay.
Well, do
So
you
I'm not going to give you the sensible.
So-
the sensible answer.
Well, there's multiple types of sense. One of them would be common sense. I'm using a more less used type of sense. So
Nonsense.
Nonsense. It is a type of sense. So with my type of sense,
Okay.
do you think Obito was preparing for potentially an Edo Itachi to emerge?
I knew this is. I knew this is where you were going.
Because remember, Mello, he doesn't say a
I'm-
Tsukuyomi, which could be either
I know.
one. He
I know
says the
exactly.
Tsukuyomi.
Listen,
Yeah.
I've
Just
known you
definitely
motherfuckers for too long. I know exactly where you guys. Yep. That's exactly. You went exactly where I thought you was gonna go. Okay. Yeah. Okay. yeah. That. Yeah. That.
Okay, so thoughts? Well,
No.
we do know in the Tsukuyomi data book.
Mello, I think you're being too quick to jump to conclusions here. Because if you recall, Madara quotes the Uchiha Stone tablet when he flies up to the moon. He's like, oh, if you possess both Rinnegan eyes and fly up to the moon, the third eye shall appear where you can cast infinite Tsukuyomi, blah, blah, blah. It's on the stone tablet. He literally says this. But Obito's doing something
Fake news.
different. So what if what Obito's doing is casting Tsukuyomi to basically put everyone in a genjutsu so that he can then cast the infinite Tsukuyomi without anyone in his way?
Jesus Christ.
Now, I
That's
do want to
like,
point out, in the Tsukuyomi data book, it's feared as the most powerful jutsu because it affects everyone, even those with an iron body or those with the speed of light. And so Obito, knowing this,
What does
he
an
would
iron body?
obviously well, obviously that's
What a
in reference to
strange
Kimimaro or Deepa.
Strange fucking detail. Just and black people, yeah, they're affected too. Like, wait, what? Why'd you say that? Like, iron body? What?
So,
Okay,
now you
I
know.
guess. Shout out to Kevin 11. Shout out to him.
So it's interesting that Obito's defense against the Tsukuyomi would be raising the god tree, which is tidying up a bit. I would describe this as the opposite of tidy, but perhaps he's referring to something else. I'm just not
Well,
seeing it.
maybe the god tree is supposed to tidy up all the people by grabbing them so that Itachi can then put them in Tsukuyomi more easily.
See, I would think that
So
he would
Itachi
want...
just turned. He turned to a villain.
You know what? Okay, maybe we're
Obito
thinking
be
about this the
controlled.
wrong way. Because tidy, in our mind, refers to, like, clean. But what if tidy is referring to getting to the state of being how you want the environment? Therefore, Obito is tidying up by cluttering the environment, thus making it more difficult for Tsukoyomi to hit him, since it's not an open battlefield, but more like a maze. It's more close quarters
actually,
that way.
I think you looked at an important detail. He's talking to Fish here. He says, let's tidy up, Fish. So, Fish might be that tree, and the tree is tidying up how the tree thinks it should.
This is the Ten Tails' identity. So, whereas the Ten Tails we know is Jura, this one is Fish.
Jesus Christ.
Now, Mello or Immortal, either one of you can answer. Whose identity do you think is stronger? Jura's or Fish's? Who has a stronger sense of identity?
Fish. Okay, listen.
Why?
I haven't had any edibles today, but my God, being with you guys makes me feel like I did. Like, what the fuck? Like, foosh? Foosh? Really?
Well,
you guys are insane.
If you look at
insane.
the right panel and right below the baked speech bubble, right here, he's talking. It's even bolded for emphasis.
I see it, man. You might be onto something. Who knows? You know.
They really want you to emphasize, like, Fish.
His psyche did get torn apart. Bro's insane. So I don't know.
Yeah, actually, that's another good
By the
point.
way,
Yeah, no.
is he a sage?
Wait, what
Did
is
he,
this?
Fight with his eyes closed?
Why is he
Tsukoyomi?
raising the god tree out of the ground? He has the Ten Tails inside of him, and at some point he spits the Ten Tails out. What is this? Just random wood style?
What do you mean? It's Fish.
It's like a it's like a fission thing. They just like a